Sandra Reality saying? I mean, how can such a culture exist in 2021? She's just looking for money. She's just clout chasing. This is what she loves to do on YouTube. Just clout chasing.
Maybe I go take care of you personally. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? All your problems are no say solution ahead. Oh.
Hi guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Z, and on this channel I do everything from skincare to vlogs to hair care, and as a lawyer I also like to reel out a few tips that might be able to keep you out of trouble. So today I felt the need to actually discuss or create a reaction video to the one Sandra already posted. Now this is a clip of what Sandra posted.
Those of you that are arguing that such a thing does not exist, right, and was taken to the hospital, it's said deficiency, meaning they are not eating well. Many years now, on my own, I begin to analyze. I'll be like, no.
If you watch this video by Sandra Reality, she talks about a practice that is till today is being practiced in Africa, especially in the eastern part of Nigeria, and that is the Igbo land, where a woman who has never been married before, or someone who has been married before or something, is married into a home in the name of someone else, and most usually the person is dead. Do such traditions exist in this time and age? The answer is yes. Do people practice it? The answer is yes. In 2021, yes. In your village, yes. In my village, yes. This culture is simple. Let me just break it down for some of you who do not understand what it is. When a father gives birth to an only son, and maybe the man dies and his only son also dies without getting married and bearing children that would take on his name, what the family does in most cases is the mother or the sisters or even the relatives to rally around, look for a girl, usually a vulnerable person. I mean the poor, people who have no other option, because you can't tell me that someone who is comfortable will be open to such practice, right? Look for someone who needs that opportunity, in quotes, and then get married to the person. The person is married for the man who is late. It happens where the last male surviving son of that family dies, to bear children for him, so that lineage is not closed. I don't know if you guys get it. It's not the same case where you get married to the man and then he dies and then his brothers inherit you as a wife or a property. No, in this scenario, you were not married to him while he was still on the surface of the earth. You got married to him by his relatives. You got married to him after he had died and was buried. So you are now married into the family to be able to bear children for these people, for the man rather, so that his name doesn't go into extinction. I don't know if you get the drift of the story. Now, the truth of the matter is that this traditions, these customs, this practice still exists. Now, in certain scenarios, it's actually maybe the relatives of the guy that actually impregnates the woman, or in some scenarios, she's allowed to just get pregnant and come back and give us the children. That's basically what happens. Now, I feel like in this 21st century, such things should not be happening. But it is still happening. Now, the truth of the matter is that the awareness, why I actually did this video in reaction to what Sandra Reality did, was that we need to create an awareness. A lot of people do not know this kind of custom still exists. A lot of people do not know that this is happening right underneath their nose. A lot of people do not even know that such customs and traditions are actually in play in this dispensation. It's just like the case of marrying a minor. That came to bear when a lot of people started talking about it, and a lot of agitations were made towards that. Now you will see that to a certain extent that has been curtailed, although it hasn't totally been eradicated, because I do know that in some part of the north such things still exist. You now have that awareness, that public opinion, that thought that people frown at that. So people, even if they want to do it, will rather do it corner by corner, like in the corner. They wouldn't actually come out to do it. But before, it used to be that people would come out to do it, but now people don't longer do it. So this is a form of creating an awareness that such things should not happen, because Most often than not, when the woman now gives birth to the children, she's not well taken care of, she's not catered for, the children are just there, nothing is really happening for them, and the woman cannot even go back to her parents' house, because most often than not, you don't want to go from frying pan to fire. Where you're coming from is not good, so where do you want to go back to? So this is more like creating an awareness that indeed such customs, such traditions are still prevalent in our times, and we need to be able to stop such traditions. Human beings, girls, should not be subjected to such practices, because in the end, I don't know, but everyone deserves a good life. Everyone deserves love in its purest form. Everyone deserves, I don't know, even that marriage is not valid in the eyes of the law. But in Nigeria, you have 3 types of marriage. You can marry under the customs and traditions, you can marry under the law, that is the court marriage, and you can marry under the church. Now, people opt for different types. It's not a must that you must do all 3, but at least you must have done one to have a valid existing marriage. And the very one that is most paramount, even most churches not even conduct a marriage for you if you've not done your traditional wedding. So most often than not, if you ask me, because of like the weight of it, marriages according to the traditions and customs of a person is actually the most important one. So that makes it a valid marriage. So if the customs and traditions allow it, it makes it valid, it makes it okay. So now, if you look at it from the eyes of the law envisages a man and a woman. A man must first believe it before he can get married to a woman. But in the eyes of the customs, it's allowed. So I don't know how it's going to happen, because to stop, the custom must first be abolished, and it's a long procedure. But I just hope that we all lend our voices and talk about this, so that a lot of people are made aware of the situation, and the authorities that can and have the power to do something about it get into action. The Constitution guarantees a lot of fundamental human rights that cannot be derogated from. But the truth of the matter is that these things exist and people actually consent to it. So when you are an adult of full age and you consent to certain things, we can actually do anything for you. You understand that when that happens, these children, when they are born, actually, the problem is not giving birth to them, it's actually catering to their needs, taking care of them, clothing them, feeding them, taking care of them, the proper care that they desire or that they deserve. Sometimes, most often than not, they do not get it. So yes, these cultures and traditions still exists. I do not know why, but yeah, they still exist. They still very much exist, very, very much. Yeah. So in reaction to that said Sandra's video, for the lady who she was opportune to talk to, so she set up a GoFundMe account to be able to help her. So if you're led in your spirit to contribute or send her a token or something, just head on to Sandra Reality's channel and you'll be able to get the platform to be able to send your money across to her. We all need one another and stuff. Yeah, so these things happen, yeah. All right guys, I'm done talking now. Kindly share this video, give it a thumbs up if you not enjoy. It's not meant for enjoyment, it's meant to create an awareness though. So kindly give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be sure to bring you more videos and every other thing. Till I come your way next time, remember to subscribe, share, like, comment, and always remember that Z loves you. Mwah.